Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Abdi Dzil Ikram. I come from Pekanbaru, Riau. I am a student of State Islamic University of Sunan Gunung Jati, Bandung, Faculty of Sharia and Law in the Constitutional Law Department. Of this occasion, I will read the storytelling as my English final assignment this semester. The title of the story is Abu Nawas' Excess of Stealing. Abu Nawas is very famous for his cleverness in solving the coin. So is the story of this one. Abu Nawas were overwritten problems, will fight and accused of stealing. Will Abu Nawas be able to resolve this matter? Here's her story. One day, Fulan came into the king's palace on a roadship. He secretly harbored a sense of reverence on Abu Nawas. After meeting with the king, so he tells the story about the meaning of this writing. Your Majesty, I would like to report a miss of the people trust you, said Fulan. Who is he and who is Dan? Asked the king. He is the confidant of Paduka, namely is Abu Nawas. She has been dying, hidden sensi, that steals the gold, the necklace I am, replied the Fulan. The king was surprised and asked my Fulan tells what happened. This is a glorious. It looked like Abu Nawas had long coveted the gold necklace. He originally wanted to buy the necklace, but the servant didn't want to steal it, writes Fulan. Here the instatement that person, Abu Nawas ever directly called into court. Arriving at the palace, the king ordered the soldiers to imprison Abu Nawas. Wait a minute, actually is no your majesty what until so angry to me, said Abu Nawas while confused. Here the Abu Nawas greeting the king of the rich world. Dare you to ask like that? Well then you have to steal the necklace, Fulan. Snapped the king's Fulan, pointing the note far from the king. Not your majesty, for what I still had the necklace, aged the Abu Nawas. Abu Nawas is starting to realize that he has the malign. The proof these people carry a scarf of yours, and I've still to wear it, said king. Abu Nawas is ain't the owner of the soul, but it has been today sold the lost stone by someone. He has already tried to explain several times until it's long, but I think his effort word in Spain's only. The next day, and because of the large number of the installment that leveled to Fulan until the king, finally Abu Nawas was sentenced to death. In addition, she also wanted to test Abu Nawas' brain this matter. It is the time the death penalty is given. Shortly before the death sentence was carried out, the king has asked what the last request Abu Nawas. And all is to turn out that there are moments that Abu Nawas has been waiting for the months. Abu Nawas asked to given the opportunity to choose his death sentence. I asked when the option right. The servant willing to put the angular, but if the servant is considered wrong, then self-worth hanged, said Abu Nawas plain. You are a strong people. The precious a moment still only got around to talking a better. However, your history cannot save you, said the king. I want to tell King Abender, your majesty, said Abu Nawas. More his lungs, but it's not finished. Abu Nawas shone to wilt like a voice. I asked to punish an angular. I asked the punish an angular. All those who all present was made to shock. They wonder why Abu Nawas make this case like the meanwhile. The king began to subsect and to once began to think about the sentence, the last request from Abu Nawas. The king, the servant has said the servant will be put to anger if punished is true. The servant of the servant punished and angular. But where is the location of the error option to the self-sold being hanged? When the servant select the sentence and angular, explains Abu Nawas. Accepted by Said Abu Nawas makes the king's was to astonish of insights the king acknowledge the greatness of Abu Nawas and furthermore of the problems is still solved again. A few days later, his turn of the Abu Nawas was only slanced by the Fulan. And the last, I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.